Hello, my beautiful, enchanted soul members and subscribers, or whatever it is that brings you here. If you find the if you find your way through into here, what is up with me? Let's start again. Do you see, my friend? Not everything has to be perfect, as you can see. Messy me here today. um, Pretty much in my house clothes in every kind of way. I was doing some other things, getting some work done from home, um, and I heard Spirit's call. It's like record, and I was just like, okay. So here I am. Hello, my beautiful enchanted soul, familia, tribe, friends, whatever. Welcome. And so there is no script here. This is truly divine, my dears. I am here in support of you in every kind of way to get us into our alignment, into our alchemy, into our magnificence, despite what else is occurring all around us. I am not exempt from lessons, challenges, pain, drama, and all these things that can continuously add up. You know what I mean. Jelly beans. Hey, I'm not exempt. Yet, here I stand in my confidence, in my alignment, in my alchemy. For many, it helps. It helps all. But not everyone is receptive to alchemy, energy, shining. You see, oh, she's so conceited. Oh, she must be so this and that and that and this and that and this, and that means that she has this and that and that and this. Ooh, yeah, it's been like that all of my life in this 3D realm, perceived realm, you see. And so nobody is exempt from anything. You know what I mean? So how do we serve our purpose in full alignment with everything that we are? Beautiful you are. I'm getting emotional. Right. So here I am, listening to the call. No makeup on, no wardrobe, no script to go off of except divine love. If there's one energy that I understand best and know to be and to bring me such peace in my own alchemy, you see how the rhyme, it just continues all of the time. Alignment feels like that. Ah, poet, I am. So, right, yes. Ooh, here we are to the master alchemy for you. We learn as we go, and we grow and we know. And when we grow in this know of this, taking the chance, and we dive into the lands, and we're like, it's like this, man. That is the way you learn through your own experiences. You grow through them, through the challenges, right? So I had wrote something on my Instagram, and I'm gonna share here. And I love rhetoricals. They're like our little inner oracles. Shh, don't tell nobody, okay? Rhetoricals are our inner oracles, and I always tell people I can pose the question, you see, but your answer got nothing to do with me. And as cool as that can be, my only responsibility is to myself and to make sure that that question that is posed, I have my answers to, my understanding too. Because when I understand something, I understand it best so that I may overstand. And in that alchemy rhythm, understand, understand, overstand, right? Write that down. You want to understand your placement under a construct that already pre-exists. Because here's your root, okay? Here's your powerhouse of truth. Inner wise, you rise in your comprehension. Ah, I got my own attention. Right. Understand. Write that down if you need to. Somehow it's profound. Meditate on it as best as you can. I'm here in support of you. And if you have any questions too, oh, feel free to comment back to me so that I can address any questions that you might have at best, because if it comes up, ask it. Knock and the door shall open. Ask and maybe a she energy out there has a question for me. Do you want to ask me? Go ahead. Okay? Knock and the door shall open. Ask and ye shall receive. And it doesn't necessarily always have to be from me. The idea is that when you have this rhetorical of an oracle, right? You allow, because that's like taking a dive out there somehow. You allow for the light to shine bright in your dark moment of an unknown space of a place. And if you keep asking the same question over and over and over and over again, expecting a different result, maybe you need to change your question. Do you know what I mean? Jelly bean. Ah, Steve, yes, she speaks. Theatrical she can be. I know. Right. So, oh, I wrote something. Rhetorical oracle. Rhetorical oracle. Okay. Right. It just reminded me of my rhetorical oracles. Stay tuned, for that is coming soon to a theater near you. Rhetorical oracles. The enchantress, the babbler, the die. Right? Okay. Excuse me. Thank you for meeting me here, for receiving this alchemist healing environment. Yeah, you're so cute. Thank you. Wait, so I almost forgot where I was going. Wait, butterflies. See, I shared on my Instagram story. Make sure you follow me there too at Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS. That's me, no one and only. Okay, right? So my cousin posted this beautiful picture of this butterfly she captured. I'm like, oh my god, but that's so beautiful, right? See, and these are ways to commune with our divine too. Here you are having an opportunity to have a symbol of something. Call it witchcraft if you may. Okay, what can I say? Say and call it whatever it is that's going to transmit for you, and to, you unlearn that too. And just allow for the resonance of spirit to guide you on your path, your journey. We're taking a stance. Okay, less judgment, man. Less judgment. Whew. Guess that needed to be said. Less judgment. Okay. Butterflies represent whatever. Well, the divine that lives inside. Lie. Somehow got this to transcribe. And here I am, speaking it to you live. Rhetorical oracles, okay? Butterflies represent transformation through one of the most complex transitions that, although grueling, it is most necessary, right? Because how does the butterfly become if it did not get through the cocoon stage of transition, because the transit When something is in transit, like right, you ride the train, you ride the bus, you drive a car, you ride a bike, however you travel, you walk, you skip, you jump, you fly. That's a transit process, right? That's a transit, right? Transit. You're in it, right? Transit, right? In order to get to a station, a stationary place, right? We like to break down the semblance of words and how they orchestrate and be put together. It's a symphony of, splattergasmics that express a depiction of something. Those are words. Okay, right? So when you're in transit, it's not the final stop, right? It's part of the journey. It's not the destination, right? Right? The butterfly is its final transformation station, right? All right, let me just read what I wrote. Butterflies represent transformation through one of the most complex transitions that, although grueling, is most necessary. This cocoon insight can parallel into our world during times that we too must travel. We must travel through our own inner transits too. Okay? So there's a lot of fuck shit going on right now in this world, in this realm. A lot of things that we are dealing with, feeling it, because we have been forced into this cocoon kind of state of a lockdown system. That's not up for debate because that's what's going on in this world outside. We have this COVID-19 stuff. We have, stay inside, inner side, inside. Everything is symbolic in some kind of way. It has created the energy to tap into where most are gravitating towards the dominating force that exists. And that just makes sense. Yes, it does. You know what I mean? So we're each traveling, transiting through this cocoon state. Okay? This cocoon state. So you can look at this journey parallel, multi-dimensional. When I speak that, they're like, oh, you speak so alien. Multi-dimensional, are we not? More than these bodies? Are there not composites within our system that make up this system that first then give off to this flesh that you see first on the outside? Is like that not how it works at this time? You know? Cells, blood, all these things that make us up, these composites within our system, those are the processes that had to be created first before we even get to this phase. This transit, right? Right, right. So during these times, we too must travel through our own inner transits. Inside our inner life, this realm that can be dark and scary, right? We still have to travel through. But the butterfly as a caterpillar never gives up. Have you thought about that too? Have you ever considered that maybe at some point the caterpillar almost gave up? Think about it. It didn't come into this world telling you of its burden through the tunnel. It didn't bombard or unload its challenging time. Do you think it not? Like, are you kidding me? How scary. This transit for this alone. He knows nothing of the outside world, for it's in this cocoon state of solitude, incubated, just forging through the dark. Okay? Right, right. And it never gives up. Clearly. Something happened because it was born, right? Have you ever considered that maybe at some point the caterpillar almost gave up, surrendering because it was tired? Have you ever considered the wisdom of the butterfly that it has mastered before ever flying on this realm? This is shared energy, guys. We're all going through transits. How are you unloading? You're bloating as you're growing. Right, right. The beauty that is birthed from this most challenging aspect is such a profound wonder and beauty to behold. Let us treasure the lessons of a butterfly, whom shortly thereafter dies, having endured all its challenges. So my daughter has sent me this video that she was cracking up prior even to me watching it because she knew how I was going to react to this video, and that is a fact. This is not an act, but it is a fact, okay? It was about a guy and his butterfly that never left his side. Like, he found him, he fed him, and the butterfly was his friend. And he documented it, my friend. She showed me this video. And then one day, he woke up from his own sleep to see that the butterfly had died. To learn then at that time that their lifespan is not even long. It's like, I don't know, I could be exaggerating, you could check it out, like 2 weeks, anywhere 2 weeks to a month. I don't know. So think about all those butterflies you've seen. That might be their last moment that they breathe, fly. You see? And here we are, getting emotional, captivated by its beauty. Do we ever take in that moment of life being shared? Right? She knew this would be my reaction. And so, my tears are healing, guys. I cry because you don't cry. I cry for the world. And it's like, and that's it. And I was just like, hysterical. Hysterical. She found it hysterical in laughter. So we had this polarity as we share in this earthly reality. In Western astrology, I'm a Sagittarius, she's a Gemini. And in Vedic astrology, I'm a Scorpio and she's a Taurus. Those are polar opposites in every single kind of way. Here I am. And she's like, so we both laughed because that's life, right? Share a story with you. Hope you enjoyed that. Let me finish this. So, the butterfly free now and friendly no matter what, right? Never once energized bitter energy into our environment. It knowing that soon it will leave this earth too and still know it has plenty of time to feel alive and bring beauty everywhere it goes. How wonderful to enjoy having graced us with its stunning beauty. I have had many moments captured with these butterflies. For butterflies, I have them all over my body and also remind me of my mom. So I've always associated butterflies with my mother because she loved butterflies. Great. Short life. That was one of her spirit animals. Wisdom. Okay? Uh, I just had a revelation too, like right now. I thought about it. My mom died when she was 26 years old. And if you add 2 plus 6, that equals 8. 8 is my life path number. It's interesting. Yes, if you want to learn more about that kind of stuff, I would love to discuss things like that too. So you just have to comment. You have to let me know what you're into because that is how we can better communicate. This is a unity society of creation of alchemy that I am here creating. I was going to do like um these alchemy classes and all this kind of stuff, but we have to listen to ourselves more and just go with the flow of our grow and our know because when you know, you you just do, and then there's no question, there's no hiccup, there's no, sometimes, we push things so much because we think of this having to be in some type of way, like, oh no, it's supposed to be this way, it's supposed to be this way, it's supposed to be this way, oh, it's supposed to be this way. Who said that? Who said that? And clearly it's not. So you hold on to the what is not and just sit on that? No. You go and discover, explore what is my more that I may not get at this moment in time, but clearly it's something that's feeding me alive. Let me breathe this into my alchemy, get into my truth and my alignment. Right. It's just how it be. Sorry, I get all stuffy because of my crying. Oh, ginger. Hmm. A lot of you know I make a lot of different teas and stuff like that. That one is like ginger, lemon, lemongrass. Lemongrass is really such an ass. What else did I put in here? Sage. There's a few things in that one. But yes, I do a lot of teas too that praise you too, Yes. I made the last red alchemized tea I made, that one was for power, empowerment, power, strength, power. Oh, it was a powerhouse punch and delicious. I say you can drink it either hot or cold with ice. With ice is always best. Except like this one here is meant to like bring up any kind of like if you have mucus or anything like that. So it's best to drink either room temperature or warm. So, whatever. Anyways, alchemist and tea. That'll be me. Jelly beans, if you are interested in any of those kind of things, you have to let me know too, because I be busy. I do a lot of meal prep for others too. So I'm always in the kitchen. I'm always doing biowork. I'm always either teaching, coaching, or whatever it is I'm doing, or doing live feeds. Oh, welcome to some new members and subscribers that are on here. Thank you. I love you. And I also got the pleasure of meeting one of my new members and wonderful, beautiful souls that I have had the pleasure of working with behind the scenes, on my Zoom readings and feeds. So sorry. See, that works. Ooh, nice. Um, yes, welcome aboard. This is video number 3 for my members, you see. I will include all the links to my previous videos for those of you that might have missed it because there are messages in there for you too. Go check them out. That's what this is all about, this healing oasis of a wonderland. I invite all of you to come in. Come in, my friends, take a seat. There's a lot of things to miss a beat. You will get into alchemy if you just rhyme to the rhythm and go with flow. You will know in your grow because these are the seeds of alchemist souls. I just made that up. Right, okay. Alright, so it was never easy for the butterfly to free itself from its cocoon. Let us remember that before becoming so quick to anger and feel bitter because of our own challenges. Within every challenge, there is beauty and wisdom to be learned. Awaken, loves, for now is all we ever truly have. And then I said, thank you, Bree, for sharing this lovely photo. Right, so, here I am, listening to Spirit's call. And then I looked over to my right, and I saw this box. I have over hundreds of cards, guys. Not an exaggeration. I collect things and I use them all and I love them all, and this is one of my divination tools that I use. I don't need cards to read. I can see through things. It's like a magic globe of things to see. You can call it science, you can call it psychology, you can call it whatever you want, and do it to shine and got that feel. And so these things be real. And that's just the deal. I don't care what anyone calls it or has anything to say about it, because that's your reality. That's your actuality, and that's your factuality. And if I agree with it, if I learn about it, or whatever the case may be, that whatever, then so be it. But if not, it's still not my reality, nor my perception, nor my understanding, nor my understand, and it definitely won't command my overstand. And so in that alignment of confidence, I speak. Oh yes. These are the things that I love to breathe and see. And when you work with me, you feel and grow and know into this kind of a line. But you have to go check out the services that I offer. I change them all the time just because, guys, this is the one goddess show over here in terms of the things that I do that involve always me having to be involved. Like, I'm involved when I teach, when I coach, when I do body work, when I do this, when I do readings. That's my involvement. So I'm not a robot. So sometimes I'll offer things and then take it down because I'm like, I need a break from it somehow. So I'm always changing it up and adding new things because it's where I'm at and where what I can offer to you to do, because a lot of the other things that I do, I create things and I use my hands. So, the Enchanted One shop is growing too. And so there's going to be a lot of nice things there available and offered to you, and things that and this is, I make, and it works and it's great. So, yeah. Um, so, and so as hyper as I can be, I have all this plenty energy, but it's a lot of things that I do. So I'm always changing it up. So this is why, this is kind of what's up with these videos. And I'm like, well, this is great. I love this. We can do this. So exactly. And and anything else that goes into service of you for you, then you would contact me too. And there you can just, as you already do, book me and schedule me in based off the times and stuff like that I offer, or the offers that I offer, like especially for like my foreigners that our time schedules don't match. These videos they love, and so that's great. And I thank you all for that feedback, because that feedback is helpful to what it is that I do. When you are silent and you don't speak and stuff like that, it kind of annoys me in some kind of ways, because I feel you guys deep and I know you have more curiosities than what you allow yourself to, go out and just convey. And I just like, loosen up in every kind of way. Let's get loose, get loose, get loose, get loose, get loose, get loose, get loose. Get loose, get loose, get loose. Get loose. It's okay. If belief systems are what knocks you out, then you're in judgment zone, and then judgment zone kind of sucks. And so I can help with that too. It's not all about just spirituality. I don't ever impose my spiritual beliefs, like how people call, onto anyone. You are free to believe as you want. Nor will I ever say you are wrong. You are where you need to be for yourself at this time. Good for you. Know your truth. Understand. Because if you understand, then you don't care what anybody has to say about what it is that you believe or receive or perceive that. And that takes that comes from a long way, because I care. That person don't like me. Because I look so good. Because I'm cheerful, but like as an empath, before I didn't receive it like that, because I had insecurities at my own that I had to fight through, demonize, like, so ugly, don't like me. I have really, really tight curls. Talk about that too. Like, people can be such and so mean. So, anyways, listening to the call of spirit, I just advise you to wake up, feel the vibe, what feels good, what is truth for you. How are you receiving these videos? Share, comment, share with a friend, pass it along to someone that might vibe in this kind of line. There's a lot of nice people, not nice people in this world, that will not share your stuff, or not encourage you because they're uncomfortable with themselves. And I deal with that a lot. I deal a lot with that, in terms of lack thereof support, by those especially closest to me. Like, it'll take a stranger to do a lot more for me than what a family member would do, and that is not just my kind of level of truth. That applies to a lot of you. You're like, when you want that support system from your family, your friends, those close to you, those are usually the last people that give it. And then it takes for you to absolutely succeed and rise in your line. And some of them will not trust. They will look at you and be like, grr, underneath their fucking breaths, like, oh wow, what the fudge? Like, right? You forget my struggle, right? You forget those times when people kick you down when you're at your lowest. Oh, she blows it, right? Everybody always has something to say. So in that kind of essence, like, I got candles to burn for that. And when I say candles to burn for that, that's not like sorcery power. It's symbolic in every kind of way. Just the mastery of the herbs and the dressing of the oils and just the alchemy I create in the burning of the upliftment. I just, like, even my last delivery of candles, right? It was for love empowerment. Bring this divine love to me, not some sorcery magic. Burn down the opposition, the hexes, the evil eyes sent my way. Burn this kind of way. Burn. Let it burn. Oh, and it burns. See what I'm saying? Right. So it works. You can check out the Enchanted One Shot for that too. But patience with me, because, like I said, everything with me is hands on. As you can see, my hands are wonderful. And so, yeah. So, anyways, I hear the call. Look over to my right. See these cards, the Power of Love activation cards. So these are activation cards opening our heart chakras at this time. And so here for you, these messages too of detachment, okay? You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. Other people's love stories, other people's ways of doing things. What is courtship to you? What is friendship to you? What is love to you? What? Who am I as a lover? What kind of love is it that I desire? Detaching from the perceptions of others that have fed me the way to see so many things that do not resonate with me. What is my truth in the matter of these kind of things? I trust, okay? I trust. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. If you are here, you are intuitive. That's it. If you are here, you are mother fudging intuitive. And if you need help in recognizing this, and you need assistance in this kind of thing of growing, evolving, and just understanding that's your thing, that's another reason to contact me. Virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. Beautiful, okay? As you detach from the old paradigms that have been spoon fed to you that is not necessarily your truth. Trust again. You have a strong connection, okay, to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. Okay? This Power of Love activation card. Thank you for meeting me, reading with me here. I love each and every one of you. May you continue to shine, rise, and transform in your life. Transformation time. Let's get into that. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. I am aware. I am powerful. I am love. I am truth, wisdom. The divine exists inside of my shrine, and I tap into it at all times. I surrender to this alignment of this righteousness that is I. The willingness that I have to pursue and to follow and to trust. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. for the highest good and greatest good of the whole, for the all, I surrender. And in this, I know and I trust that all is well. All is in alignment. All is in this refinement that is I, in this evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. I am love. I am harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. And if there's obstruction you see, then I can burn through these things, because symbolic is I, to evolutionize this rain that I ride, dignified in my inner stand. I understand and I overstand, and that is my command. Yeah. Compassion. Have compassion for myself, therefore being able to gift it to others. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. I am love. Harmony, patience, okay? Maybe there's some things you guys are waiting for. Maybe there's some things that you're not seeing. Maybe there's some things that you just like, oh, I need it now. You know what I mean? Because that's part of it, you see. The patience that is being worked on within you, the inner stand of understanding, the overstand of that, okay? Of having trust and faith. Because if you had trust and faith, you would not be impatient. So if you find yourself not being patient, waiting on something that you want, okay? Waiting on something that you want because you deserve it. You deserve it. Yes. Yes. But you don't trust it enough or have faith in it enough. And therefore lack that feeling of worthiness. Worthy. You are worthy to receive what you deserve in this state of love you embody. Whether it be materialistically, just, whether it be, on this 3D plane, whether it be spiritually, it doesn't matter what it is that you desire, that you want. Don't knock your unique desire to inspire this within yourself. Don't allow for time to tick-tock or dictate to you what you shall receive. Patience is your inner peace that you seek. Will meet with your trust and your faith. Ask it a few questions. Why am I faithful? Do I really trust? How can I trust more? Surrender more? Have faith more? I deserve more. I receive. I give. I surrender. You are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. Thank you guys so much for being here. And kindness. You are humanitarian, made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. Oh, yes, I am. Every time I took those tests, and you be nice, you be kind, you be nicer, baby. Kind. Some of you like to bark back. I'm feisty too. I got things to say. I'm sarcastic in every kind of way. I don't change that. I still got things to say, but mindful is I. Compassionate is I. Kind I am. And I still speak my mind. It's about the energy, frequency, and vibration that you have to get into an alignment with when you speak these spells into existence. And I can help you with that too. And you can still speak your truth. And be all fiery and sassy too, because I am. Like what? I'm all kumbaya, but I will still rip you a new asshole if I need be, and I'll do it kind too, you see, without insulting you too either. But I gotta check my ego too. And sometimes I'm just like, okay, but that's not what you do. So I write about it. Express it anyway. There's art, guys. What's your art? What's your passion? What's your fuel? I dance it out a lot of the times too. I write poetry. I paint. Oh, I don't have time to do anything. You think I have time? Sometimes I need to pull over. I'm just writing the notes in my freaking phone because I need to let it grow, glow. You know? The past. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. There are things, conditioning, people, energy, attachment, entity, past lives, if you want to go into that kind of thing. Cycles of this life that will keep you in a gripe of a chokehold. You know. And if you need help with that too, I have a PDF version of putting the code that if you're interested in, let me know. I have a lot of PDF versions of things that if you need assistance with, that's what I'm here for. Just ask and ye shall receive. You know what I mean? Ask me. Sometimes I don't even get to put certain things up in the shop because I'm just all over the place. Okay? Right. So there are certain things from your past that do not serve your highest good and command at this time. And the moment you trust and have faith and take that leap and just let go, and you're like, okay, I don't know how it's going to be, but I have to let go of these things. Superman, Supergirl comes out. I was like, I am here. Release. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. If you really want to cut the cord, I got a candle for that too. And soon, too, I'm restocking my crystal energy wand. So when that comes in, I have a cord cutting one that if you're interested in, let me know. Ooh, frequencies. If you have any kind of like ringing in your ears, no, it's not tinnitus. It's just an energy, frequency, and vibration. Tune up, listen in. What were you thinking of at that precise moment, or what was tapping into? Check in your feeling zone. Like, just check in with yourself because there's a message in that frequency increase of a vibration, too. It's just alignment, too. It's like another cue. It's like another dimension of something that uplifts you. It is good for you, and it could be a moment of evolution for you that you are tuning into. Right. Expression. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. And then I gotta go away. All right. I just want to thank you so much for meeting me here. Empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. Yes. And if you're here too, chances are you have high empathy too. Thank you. Responsibility. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. And all right. Joy, 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 joy. We're going to end it on joy and spontaneity, okay? Joy, you delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. I am the party. Woo! We all have fun when we get into the Enchantress, the Valor, Fun Bus. Yes! Wow! 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 Joy! Got a joy candle for you too? Yeah! And a lot of meditations and stuff like that. Ask me, what do you need? I custom make a lot of things. What are you seeking? I can tell you that too. If you don't know what you're seeking, I can tell you that. Spontaneity. You move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situations. Be open to receive all that you deserve. You are deserving. You are loved. I am loved. I am honorable. I am a master of my emotions and energies. No external stimuli can penetrate my system unless I ask or want or desire for that external stimuli to come infused within me. And if I do not, I see immediately and I rise and see in my awakened state all that is before me. And I do not allow for anything outside of myself to come into my system and fuck with me. Oh, no, 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 no. You know what I mean? Jelly bean? Ninja is on this evolutionary high, and I kick ass all the time. Enchanted as I, curly as ever, free to express myself. I endure every weather, and I am the splendor. And you're not coffee with no milk or splendor, 'cause that's not good for you. But you know what I mean, Jelly bean? Feel the pulsating parts of you that just generate and activate your systems. For I see, I speak free, I love, I share, I care, and I'm grounded in love, wisdom, harmony. And any mofo that want to come in and try to cock slap me around, oh no, 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 no. Adjust my crown and kick them out. Gotta count to that too. Either way, satisfaction. It's about a satisfaction, yeah. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. You know what I mean? That's some grounding kind of energy of self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another and acceptance, okay? You are ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. Because that's how it feels. That's orgasmic for real. For real, for real, for real. Now, you know what I'm saying? I love each and every one of you. I thank you for your kindness, support, reciprocity, your generous donations, your gifts. I thank you for allowing me to service you in the way that I do. I am thankful that you even entrust in me and you seek and you find and you resonate with I am so thankful to each and every one of you. I get emotional. That's what I do. But I gotta get ready, boo. I gotta go look like my Instagram pictures now. You know what I'm saying? Gotta go get my hair done, my makeup's on. I gotta get dressed. And if you, my dears, who are tuning into here, are waiting from something from me, like you know how I give things in pieces, please note I'm busy. And I will, because I have not forgotten, I have been so responsible, get to you as soon as possible. Now, off to be fiery Earth Angel Empress Goddess Entertainer on these lands. Till we speak again, my friends. Have a splendid, wonderful, magical, awesome, manifesting, abundant, prosperous day of rain. REIGN. Thank you. Also, please check out my other blog, enchantingbabble.blogspot.com. That's my baby. Subscribe over there. I'll even send you, if you subscribe over there too, I'll pull 2 cards for you as a thank you from me. But you gotta let me know too in between, like, hey, I subscribe because I get tons of messages. Okay.